Okay, so hi everyone, good morning and once again welcome back in today's class. Today we are on the day number 6 and we are going to be start a new topic that is on the configuration management. Good morning, Farah.
Good morning.
Yeah. Okay, so we are going to be start with the configuration management. Now, before we start, let's understand that what is this configuration management. Mainly, this is a half form of a complete word. It's not configuration management, it is configuration, what I can say, management database. It's called CMDB, configuration management database. And CMDB is a centralized managed and and control system for the other modules. When I say other modules means for incident, for change, for problem, this is the central part. Like remember my example. You have some issue at home and you call to mechanic. Something is not working, but what something is not working? That something is part of or is coming under that particular, but coming under this particular module called the configuration management database (CMDB). There's a one word called CI, configuration item, that play a vital role here. Okay, so anything which you are able to see in our house is a configuration item for me. It can be tangible, it can be non-tangible, it can be software, it can be hardware, but this is considered as a CI for me. Okay, now what we are going to be discuss. So on this slide we have a lot of things, right? And don't worry, we will discuss this one by one only. Okay, so in this slide we have a lot of things to be discussed. Number one is this part. Let me try to let go on the slideshow mode. This one. Okay, so this is configuration management, this picture, and now similar picture you will get in each module to understand that how one module is interrelated or is using or is used by other modules. So the first one is the configuration management and how my service request and catalog management use configuration management. A user can raise a request to create or update new CI. That is a one part. So this means by this way they are interrelated. Now how change and CMDB interrelated? Again, you can raise a request to create a new CI from the change as well, or you can update the CI from the change management as well. How related is release management? Release is basically which we do for the product level or for a big service level. And this service also stored in the CMDB somewhere. Problem management, how the problem management has been related, because we have a CIs on the problem records and we find a trend that how a problem or how many problems are related to a particular CI. So it is used for monitoring the CI purpose. And how incident has been raised, because a incident directly raised on the CI. And how the knowledge management, the documentation, even though it don't have any direct relationship, you will not find a CI directly on the knowledge form, but you can use CI in the metadata or meta tag. So by this way, you can see that all these modules are using directly or indirectly configuration management. This is what the fundamental, and I'm saying again that we will see this fundamental a similar screenshot or similar image in the upcoming modules as well. Clear everybody till this point? Any doubt? Because this is kind of a revision, not a deep dive, but it's a revision. Now the question comes how I can create a new CI, like how I can bring data in service now, like a user, group, location, department. In the same way, how I can create a CI, and CMDB or CI is also considered as a base data. CMDB play a very vital role, guys. CI play a very vital role, specifically in the change management. I'll give one example. Okay, let's say I'm staying with my wife and with my kid, and I have a new house as well. Okay, my father came and my parents came to meet me. They says, "Wow, you are doing good." Yes, but your house is so dirty. It's required a whitewash. I said, "Yes, Dad. I know that I have to go for this one." No, let's go now itself. I said, "Okay, let me check." I check with my wife. She's working and she's working in bank. She said, "Sorry, this is not the right time because it's almost March has been starting and we have a year-end closing, so I cannot give much time at home because I have to do at work in bank." Okay, I check with my kid. He says, "No, Dad, I have exams now, so I cannot be. It will be little impacting or more impacting on my studies as well." I check my schedule. I have some travel plans due to which I cannot support 100% at home. And I told to my dad, "Sorry, we'll not go for whitewash now. We'll go after 1 and 2 months, maybe in mid-April." How I did analyze everything with the help of only one CI, and that CI is a whitewash. That if the whitewash happen in my house, then what will be the impact? This is what the CMDB or CI play a big role in our ITL in the change management specifically. That is the main purpose of CI, adding a CI in the change, to see that how it is going to be impact, up to what level it's going to be impact. Okay, now how I can create a new CI. Number one, I can go and create manual CI, right? Maybe the class which you want, you can go and you can create it. You can create a CI with the help of the service catalog or the catalog item. Sorry. You can bring the CI via integration and some external systems. Maybe there's a lot of other tools available which you do integration. You can create a CI via discovery. Discovery is a ServiceNow product which you what I can say, which go in the customer infrastructure and find out the information what you want to get from that particular CI, and then asset. Let me give an example to you again. Let me come here. Okay, let's say Samira has a car in her house. Is it an asset? Yes, Atul, it's an asset because it's my car. But if that car is not working and you take that car to mechanic, then what? Then it become a CI. Why? Because you are having some issue on that particular car. This is what this definition says. If you create an asset practically in ServiceNow, we create a CI asset credit automatically. But they say that assets also considered as a CI only. And at last, you can create via change as well. Same way that you can create a new change and you can introduce a new server in the production network in the production. So how this can be done? This can be done only and only via change management. This is what the way, or we call it as a avenue for the configuration, creating a new CI. Any doubt in these two parts? Then I'll proceed further. Shanti, Surbhi, and Farah.
Just a little bit confusing between asset and CI at all.
So asset basically, you have a laptop. Yes, Atul, I have a laptop,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And you purchase that laptop. You pay the money for that. And what do you say? This is my asset, because you can sell it as well, right?
Yeah.
When any item that has a financial binding, it's become asset for me. Okay. Practically, if I talk in the ServiceNow world, they give a definition that what is asset, what is CI. Asset which has a financial binding. CI don't have a financial binding. Practically no, but indirectly yes. Every CI also has a financial binding. But when you take that asset, when you take that laptop to the mechanic, then it is no longer a asset for the mechanic. It become a CI because he need to fix that particular issue. Okay. So in ServiceNow world, it is called, let me show, bring that technical definition, asset and CI. This one. A CI can be anything that must be configurable, not participate directly in any financial decision. Means there is a financial binding, but it is not directly impacting you. But asset, anything which may or may not be configurable, but participate in the directly financial decisions. You can sell out your laptop and you can get money. If it is lost, if it is stolen, then you feel sad. Because it is directly impacting your financial things.
Yeah, okay.
Right? So this is what they give. Practically, if you ask my experience, CI also has a financial participation, financial decision, but not directly. Because nothing is coming free in this world. Everything has some cost. Right?
Exactly.
But to understand more, they say asset which has directly financial binding.
Yes.
Like, and it is a conflict, may or may not be configurable. Let's say you purchase a new laptop and you're not using it. It's still packed in the box, but it has the financial things because you already spent some money. Right? Right? So that is become asset for you. But if you open that laptop and using for your day-to-day work, maybe some places you're going to go and you are using that laptop for some billing and all things, then it become a CI.
Yeah. Okay.
Right? And
Yes.
when you take that laptop to mechanic, it is a CI for that mechanic, not for you. For you, it is still asset. It's mine. It's my laptop. It cost me 2 lakh rupees. You say always these things. But when you go to mechanic, he says, okay, ma'am, tell me what is the issue. This speed is very low. This button is not working. Then why not saying that it is my laptop? Because it has an issue. And to sort out the issue, you are considering this as a CI, sorry. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
And it is like that, like they say, it is in the terms, it is a working item. It is helping you to provide the services to your customer. For you and me, the laptop we are using at point of time, it is a CI because it helping both of us to serve the purpose, to attend the training. But once I close this laptop, this batch will be over or the class will be over. I said, no, this is my laptop, this is my asset. Because it is a financial bindings. Clear?
Yeah, thank you.
Good. Now let's go to the next part. Okay. We are picking up these concepts. Again, this is something similar you get in the upcoming modules as well. Now let's understand about the table level discussions. That how this configuration management module has been built up. What table has been used by ServiceNow to build this particular module? Because everything in ServiceNow is a table format. Every record you save, it's a table format only. Okay. To understand more, let me come here. Where it is gone? Here. Okay. So I'm going to my personal instance. Okay. So I'm going on the table level now. Let's go here. System definition and table. And we'll search for the CMDB. Okay. So now you can see this CMDB. This is a, okay, number one part. ServiceNow provide more than 700 to 800 tables, which has been extended on the basis of the CMDB. So if we talk about CMDB, we have more than 500 tables. What this 500 table called in the CMDB world is called the classes. Now let's take another example to understand. Let's say Samira go to a big showroom, like nowadays in India as well, but in UK there's a big showroom called the IKEA, which is famous for furniture and some utensils, a lot of things they sell out. It's very, very big, very big. Okay. Samira go to IKEA to purchase some furniture. Okay. In a single hall, there's a lot of furniture has been kept. Dining table, bed, chair, bed, mattresses, pillows, showpiece, night lamps, study table, hanging tables, kind of things will be there. And she's getting confused because it's all mixed. She called to executive and say, boss, I'm looking for the specifically for the kitchen furniture. Ma'am, take a right and next hall you will get that. What she's getting a specific classified area or the place where she'll get only and only kitchen furniture. This is what the concept of classes here. In our industry, we have a lot of infrastructure, laptop, desktop, server, network, router, IP switches, LAN wires, that LAN, your different type of server, Windows server, Linux server, Unix server, Solaris, your DB databases, database instances, cluster, DB2 instances, DB2 catalogs. There are more than 500 or 700 classes. So you can see the count here. So 900 classes given by ServiceNow to store your data of CMDB. Okay, to store your data of in CMDB. I'm not repeating the things which we already discussed in our previous batches because this is an extension of that. In CMDB, two things are important. Number one is a base table, that is CMDB. And number two is a CMDB underscore CI table. This is the base and the core table because it is not getting extended from any other table, but it is a base table because it is getting extended from the base configuration item table. This is important not from the examination perspective, but from the fundamental perspective. There's no much question come from that part. If anything came, like what is CI, they have some multiple choice question and multiple points, and you have to be answer on that part. Okay, there's a number one part. Now the number two part, up to 900 we cannot see like this. It's too much. I need to be understand that how this has been built up, right? So what I will do now, we are going to be discuss a concept that is called the schema structure. That how this table has been built up. Let me open another window. And again, this is similar. We're going to be used in the other modules as well. This is my base configuration item table. A core table, a base table, which is not getting extended from other table. How this table has been built up. Okay, let me show you one thing here. Let's go here and open user admin. Sorry.
Sorry.
Good.
It's a core table or a base table, or is
no
same? When we say core table, it's same that the base table.
No. Base table is mainly which extended from other table. Core table which is not extended from any other table. Okay. Let me open the sys user table. User admin. Okay. Now, if you need to be create a record in a user table, you will see a lot of fields, right? Department, user ID, first name, last name, email. And if you right click, you will add more things, more of the manager, location, all the things will be there. Now, do you think that these fields are created on a user table? Location is not created in the user table. Location is coming from the location table. So it means now we have to be understand that how this table has been created. I build up a new flat, but is that flat has been built by only one person? No, I call plumbing guy, I call electricity guy, I call interior one, I called one person for the kitchen specialist, I one who is befitting all the equipments in my house, I called someone who whitewashed my house, I called someone who set up my furniture. It means to build a flat, I called a lot of person or a lot of executives who build these things for me. In the same manner, if I come here on the user table, let's say this one, and if I go down and click on the show schema, this will tell you that the fields which are available on your form, on your table, from which table they are becoming. So it is a user table. I said, okay, show me the reference table from where it get referenced. It get a reference from the department. It gets a reference from the company, cost center, menu, schedule, building, LDAP server, location. I want who is using this table as a referencing. Okay, click here. Now you will say, Atul, what is the purpose for us? This is a pictorial representation to understand which table you are using and which table is using your table. So now it's been loading to get all the referencing tables that who else is using user table. Maybe the list is very big, so it's taking time to be load. So now if we need to understand this base configuration item. Okay. Then we will do the same thing. Because if I open the form, you cannot understand anything more. It's still loading. Okay. So I'll click on the show schema map. So as of now, it says CMDB CI, which extending from the configuration item. CMDB table. If you want to see the columns, you can see here that these many columns are from here. It says column that these many are created on this table and these many are coming from this table because it's extended. We are extended tables of our parents. It means what plus minus good thing, bad thing our parents have, we also have carrying them. This is what the extended table. Still taking time. Okay, now you can see. See. User table is used on multiple places. It's too big. Okay, so now come here. Let's see. So this table is using these other tables. Asset table, product model table, cost center, company. And it has a plus. And asset is using other tables. See. Asset has a group, department, user, product model, all the things. Oh, sorry, asset have a facility, hardware, consumable, configuration item, and all this. And if I click on this referencing one, no other table is using this table as a reference because they're using CMDB underscore CI table, not the CMDB table. Okay. Purpose to show you, purpose to tell you that if in a form I have a 100 or 200 fields, it is tough to know that how this table has been built up. But a pictorial representation can help me to understand that how this table has been built up. And now we can see that how it has been built up. And you can see the color coding as well, right? If this color, it's a reference table. This color is a referencing table. This is extended table. No extended table. Show extended tables, extending tables, and part of extended hierarchy. Like these are the part of extended hierarchy. See, this is the blue, and blue is for the extended table. Now you can see. And if you click on the plus, you will get another hierarchy as well. Nothing is appearing here. So you can go here and you can see these tables. You can come here and you can find another table as well. Let's say group table. Sorry, not group table. So like it is showing this one, sys user group. So you can find out this one, that how this table has been built up. It is a good thing if you're learning ServiceNow first time. See, it's taking a lot of time to be loaded because we pick up the group table, and group table is used at a lot of places. Okay, this is what. Now, the second thing which is important to understand in the configuration, let me close this. Let's come here and close. Okay. In the configuration table, in the CMDB table, there is a concept called the base item. Okay. Let's call the base item. Let me open this and show you that what is a base item. Close this. Okay. Come here and search for the configuration. You can see the base, or you can search for the base. This one, base items. What is the meaning of the base item? What do you think? Base item means that these are the basics or the structure or the foundation to build the CMDB design. What minimum is required to serve anything to the customer? I need one database, I need one network, I need one server. This is what I need as a base. I still remember when I started learning the CMDB part, it was only three things which we use: database, one server, and one network. And the network we put IP switch and our routers will be there. That's all. ServiceNow say no. These are the base items. It's, I guess, 18 or 12 or 12 or 13 base items are there: server, computer, workstation, out of band devices, and these are nothing. These are the classes, which is considered as a base classes. This is considered as a base classes. And these classes are inheriting the attributes from the parent. So if computer table is created on the basis of the CMDB_CI table, then they're getting the attributes from the CMDB_CI table as well. From the examination perspective, it is a good question that how many base item are there. So these are the base item: server, computer, workstation, printer, communication devices, UPS, accessories, computer peripheral, and software. See, even software also they're putting it as a base item. But Atul, it is tough to be understand. We need something more clear, something more good to understand this part. So now what we will do, we will go to a concept called the class manager. CI class manager. CI class manager is another module which help you to understand the CMDB fundamentals. Because I told you that ServiceNow gave me more than 700 classes. And 700 classes, I cannot remember it. I don't know that which table or which class is getting extended from the which other class. So you can go in the hierarchy, CI class manager. Click here. Let's say I want to know about the IP, or let's say I want to know about the routers. Which router? Normal router, IP router, router endpoint, router interface, SAP, BXC scheduler router. I said I want to go for the IP router. And here I can see the hierarchy that this has been extended from the network gear. Network gear is a part of or extended from the hardware, and hardware has been extended from the configuration item. This is what the purpose of hierarchy. If I click on this, you can see the hierarchy here. This is the display name and this is the table name. How I know it has been extended? Because it has a CMDB underscore CI. This is my base table. So it has been extended from the CMDB underscore CI table. And this table name is CMDB C underscore IP underscore router table. Who is managing? It's blank. Now if I go to the attributes, I'll come on this slide again. Attribute. It has 106 attributes, but how many have been derived? Means how many are coming from the previous class? 106. Any new field has been added? No. If you want to add, you can add it. You can add it. If you want to add, you can add it. Let me show you some other example. Let me show you the server. And let's say Unix server. So now you can see. Under Unix also we have a AIX server, HPUX server, Solaris servers. Under this, it means these are extended from the Unix one. Now let me click on the Unix server. So now you can see. Come to the base info. See, extended from the CMDB CI Unix is a table name. And if you go in the attribute, you will find total 111. How many derived? All are derived. Nothing has been created as of now. If you want to create any child class under this, you can add a child class here. But I'm telling you my experience. As per my experience, I did not see that any customer is creating a new CI classes or new CI child classes. Because ServiceNow given already 900 classes to us. And I don't think that any CI or any type of CI which is not fitting in these 900 classes. So you can create, if you want to, you can create it. Now, if I come here, this is a concept. Extensible means if you want to create, if you want to create any new table by using this table, you can create it. If this tick box is true, if this field is true, if this checkbox is true, it's called extensible. It means I can use this table to create another table as well. Okay, this is what the fundamental lie here. Okay. And one more concept which is becoming here is called the principal class. Like a school principal, right? It's called the principal class. What did it say? Mark important classes as a principal. The CI belonging to this class, let me show you, can be filtered from the list view. Means if you think that a user need to use this class a lot of time while searching, then you can mark it as a principal class and it will appear in the, what it says, list view of the configuration item table, where they are saying config. Okay, now this one they're saying CMDB underscore CI dot list. So if you search on the list view here, this will come in the filtration part as well. Let's see if it's coming. Classes. See, the Unix server is coming there. To more facility, I guess this is what I know because I never use this particular concept a lot of time. But this is what they are saying that you can use it. Then attributes we discuss. Sorry, attributes we discuss. Not discard. Okay. And these are not part of our study as of now. Identification rule. If you are running a discovery, then we use the identification rule. Reconcile rule. I am getting same CI name from the multiple sources. How to reconcile, which is the best for me. And relationships. See, these many or these type of relationship you can create with the Unix server. Tomorrow I'll show you that how this relationship has been built up. When we open a CI, I'll show you that part. Then health. 3C we follow here: completeness, compliance, and correctness. Don't think I'm doing fast. No, because this is not the part of the syllabus. In the implementation, we did not discuss these things. This is considered either in the proper course of CMDB or in the admin we discuss. And CI list. That these many CI are part of Unix server. If you want to create, you can create from here itself. That's not an issue. Clear, everybody? Any doubt? Samira, Farah, Surbhi.
Yes, yes, clear.
Okay. Good. Let's open the, or let me show you the relationship as well. Okay. Number one part, if I open any, see, do we have a relationship here? Okay, yes, good. So this is the relationship. बहुत छोटा, it's very small. Let's say Samira is a married girl. When she get married, she get a lot of relationship as well. Earlier, she was just a daughter, but now she's a daughter, she's daughter-in-law, she is wife. When she become mother, a deliver baby, she become mother, and multiple relationship has been added to that, but around to Samira. This is what these are the relationships are here. And few are the suggested one. Why we did not call any lady as a daughter-in-law until unless she get married. As soon as the both of the parties are okay to accept each other, immediately the relationship gets changed. No, now she's daughter-in-law of our house. Now he's son-in-law of our house. How quickly these relationship get changed. So these are the relationship which has been built. And with the help of this relationship, change management take a decision. Let's say I want to do something on this particular server. Let me see if I have any other one as well. A good example I'm looking for. Same they have. Same they have, right? Okay, no problem. Okay, so if I do any changes on this server, what will be the impact? Atul, if you do any changes on this server and that changes did not work properly, we have impact on this as well. It is small one, so we are able to understand. But if it is a big one, let me go to a class called server class. Let me open this. नहीं फिर भी नहीं ओके ठीक है so now we have to be C. From here everything is going down, right? This is called downstream relationship. It is called the downstream relationship, that if you implement something on this, what will happen in the downside. Let me go and open the computer and let's see, do we have any good relationship here to show you? No relationship they have. Okay, let's build a relationship quickly. Parent is this, child is this. Let me change the relationship now. Just to show you that how it will look like up and downstream. Okay. Save and exit. Okay. Because tomorrow when we start our CSDM part, then you will know all these things. Now let me show you the graph. Now see. These are going up, is the upstream. These are the downstream. For this one, if I deploy any change on this computer, then what is the upstream impact? No upstream impact, because none of these three are not using this. This is using all these three. But downstream, if this is not working, then these three computer can be go down. And in which table this relationship gets stored? It is CMDB REL CI table, CMDB underscore REL underscore CI dot list. In this table, all the relationship gets stored. This is the important point. I remember in when I was doing this training, there's some question or somewhere I read, if you bring or if you bring services in the service now, you bring server in the service now, then how many tables you have to be create, or how many linking you have to do? You have to do the three linking. Number one, how many transfer map you have to be create? One transfer map to bring the service, one transfer map to bring the server, and one transfer map to build the relationship. And this relationship will happen in the CMDB REL underscore CI table. Today we are just able to see only CIs. Tomorrow when we go for the CSDM, I will show that how this particular stuff is related with the particular service. Because in the CSDM, we mainly talk about the services, not the infra CI, not the CI specifically. And these relationship can be any type. Like if you see here, it is a member and member of. It is a depend and used by. Now, let's say When my wife delivered the baby, she become mother, right? But you cannot say that she become a sister because she delivered the baby. So we have to be defined that what is the right relationship we have to build. It's used by, consumed by, managed by. Now in this training, what relationship we have? I am managing you guys and you guys are using me to build your knowledge, right? So it is not on me. It is basically what data we are be getting and how that data are interrelated. Then we have to be define the relationship. Now if I go back here in the relationship table, let's say let's get a new one. See, parent, what type of relationship you want to do? See, these many relationship it giving to me. Cool, close, defend, depend, distribute, and these are not the limited one. If we come here, wait, let me click on the plus. See, these many relationship you can build. These many. See, let's say on. And let's say this. So now क्या गया ons and on by. So these are the relationship, multiple relationship, and also these relationship are depend on which class or what class you're using it. It's not that every relationship is applicable for everybody. A boy cannot be a mother. He can be a father, but he cannot be a mother. We say that yes, it can be, he can father and mother both, but practically he is only a father, not a mother, because he did not deliver the baby. He taking care of the baby, that's one thing, but he did not deliver the baby. So it is means that he cannot be a mother. He is always a father. Clear everybody? Any doubt? Any question? Farah and Samira.
Yeah, clear.
No, clear.
It's not that much confusing, but yes, it will take some time for you guys to be understand. And mainly this is required to be give overview that how these things are working in a going forward. Mainly in change, incident, and problem, the CMDB play a very vital role. Today we just see about the CIs. Tomorrow when we add the services on the top of that, then you will be able to understand, oh my god, this is what the impact is going to be happen if I make a change on this particular part, right? Chaliye, all good, all fine here. So now let me stop the recording here and we'll take a quick attendance.